What's up, everybody, and welcome back to episode 50 of my Diamond Dynasty series. Today, we'll be taking on my opponent, and if you look at his team, he's got all speed guys in the lineup except for Manny Machado, and his creative player obviously has speed as well. We've got Jacob deGrom on the mound. We're 111 and 78. My opponent is 45 and 27. So on the top of the first, Rod Crew leading off will take this one right down the line, and this one will one-hop the wall and get out for a ground rule double to start off the top of the first. Now a pitch is low, we're taking off for third, and I thought we were throwing out, but we slide in there safe with Rod Crew. So now we get under this one just a little bit as it's flowing deep into right field, and Rod Crew with his speed will tag up. We're sending him home to the plate. The throw is on its way, and the throw is up the line, and we will score in the top of the first to give ourselves an early 1-0 lead. But we do strike out with Harmon Killebrew on the slider away, and we're tagged out to complete the strikeout. Bottom first now, Lorenzo Cain puts this one right back up the middle, past the diving James Adams at short for a 1-out single there. So that'll bring up his creative player. He's taking off for second. Yogi Berra with the throw, and Yogi Berra will throw him out at second. One of the rare times you actually throw somebody out. It's now on the bottom of the second. Manny Machado swings and misses on the slider. Top of the third now, 0-1 count. Yogi Berra hits a little dribbler in front of the plate, fires out, and it's thrown away all the way into right field. We will take the big turn at first, and Yogi Berra will reach second with an error by his creative player at catcher there. Now 2 away, and we will put this one right back up the middle with James Adams. We're sending our runner around third, and we're setting James Adams to second. A run does come home, and poor base running here. He'll throw it to first. Luckily, he's way off, and we get in there at second with an RBI double to put us up 2-0. And this time, Killebrew doesn't strike out, but is tapped in front of the plate, thrown to first for the third out to the inning. My opponent strands a runner in scoring position, but we do take a 2-0 lead. Now on the top of the fourth, Kenny Lofton with 2 away sends this one deep to left center field. This one a one-hop and hit off the wall. Kenny Lofton will take the big turn at second. He's on his way to third, and he will throw it, but we get too excited there, going home. And on our way back to third, we will be throwing out with a triple, but it does end the inning because of poor base running there. Bottom 4 now, only 1 hit by Lorenzo Cain, and Lorenzo Cain does it again. This time opposite field for a single as we get that one back in quick. 2 away now, taking off for second, pitches way up high. Terrible throw there, and he's in with the stolen base. 2-2 count now, and the pitch inside jams Machado right to Killebrew. Killebrew throws that one to first for the third out of the inning, keeping the 2-0 lead intact. Now top of the fifth, Bagwell will crush this one deep into left center field. This one's going all the way back and off of the base of the wall, and Bagwell will pull in there with the leadoff double to get the top of the fifth inning kicked off. Now 2 away again, and Carew will strike out as we cannot do anything with the runner on second. Bottom fifth now, Brett Gardner's up, and Gardner will rip this one down the line. This one will get all the way into the corner. We got to field it quickly as Gardner's got some speed. We'll get it in, and the transition here is really slow, and Gardner ends up with a lead-off triple. So Ben Revere's up, and Ben Revere lay down the bunt. This is where the bunt and steal comes in as we can't throw it to first or else he comes home. Then Revere will take off for second here, and now he's got 2 runners in scoring position as the throw is way behind. 1-2 count. Gene Segura will pop that one up in foul territory, and that is strike 3 called. And this time Jared Dyson gets some good power into that one. Sends this one deep into left field. This one will bring 1 run home to score. The second run will stay at third base, but the lead is now cut in half as it's a 2-1 ball game. 2 away, 1-1 count, and that one's ripped over our first baseman's head as we have to play in to protect the bunt as the ball game is now tied up. Now on second after the steal, pitch is up high, throw to third, and he's saved. So we stole second and now stole third, and luckily we get D. Gordon to pop this one up to strand the runner on third base. This is put away in foul territory for the third out of the inning, but the ball game is now tied up 2-2 after 2 great hits. Well, 1 great hit and the bunt, which brought the second run home. Now in the bottom of the 6th, past the third baseman, and now Lorenzo Cain is 3 for 3 in the ballgame on first base. Slide step here, and that one is gone as it's turned on a pitch up high down the line. But that's the challenge. If you want to throw him out at second, you got to throw it up high, and sometimes it'll come back to bite you like the home run did. And here's a ground rule double, and that will put him on second, stealing third as he tries for the bunt. But the steal does work out for him now. 0-1 count. Brent Gardner right off of Jacob deGrom. 1 run comes home, and he's safe at first, which does not help things. He stole second, and you know what's coming, the bunt and steal. He's on third base, and Yogi Berra takes his time, and now runners on the corners with none away. So Dellin Betances, he'll come into the ball game. Gene Segura, the runner's taken off for second. This is part of the steal, the bunt and steal cheese that goes on, and Gene Segura rips this one past Carew. I don't know what Carew was doing there. Luckily, he does hold his runners, so only 1 run comes home instead of 2, putting him up 5-2 now, or 6-2, my bad. Bunt steal, and he sends the runner on third by accident. This one will work out lucky for us as he's tagged out, but the runner does get to second there. With 1 away, 0-1 count, taken off for third, and is in there safe. So you know the theme, bunt and steal, and then he'll steal, but luckily we get him to miss the bunt there for the second out, and then we get him to fly out into center field for the third out of the inning. But 4 runs do come home to score off of the 2-run home run and the single into right field. But the runners that got in scoring position were because of hits and laying down bunts and stealing. And look at that play by the shortstop. Luckily we beat it out because of Kenny Lofton's speed. And you know things aren't going right when you get thrown out at second and you can only throw your opponent out once. I think he stole second 6 out of 7 times or something ridiculous like that. So now in the top of the 9th, we'll take this one deep into left field, but not deep enough with Ted Williams, as there's out number 1 down to our final 2 outs. 2-2 count. We get caught looking on the 4-seam, and here Kenny Lofton will pop this one up into foul territory for the third out of the inning, and we do end up losing this game 6-2. Heading to the home menu, we lose a chunk of points, minus 14 here, and this was just such a disappointing loss. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Peace.